There we are. Is that better?
Well,
There we go. New link. Let's go. Let me change my.
all right.
Let me change the link to the chat and start over. Live with Chris and Lou number two.
All right.
Take two.
All right. There we are. Live with Chris and Lou number two. And there you are. And there's the chat. Let's go. All right. Is that you sound great now?
And we hear you fine. We hear
All
you
right.
So
fine now.
that's technology. You never know.
Welcome
Cell
back.
phones,
Welcome
cell
back.
phones, and you're 3,000 miles away. We work it
That-
out. So
yeah, that's why the chat was so delayed.
yeah. Well, let's go. Hey, everybody, we got Chris and Lou in the house.
For the second time.
They went late last night. I know you were talking about the Hard Rock had a special kind of an opening with a bunch of table games and sports betting and a bunch of high rollers in the room, and it was packed, huh?
Oh yeah.
Super high rollers. I mean, you see these people betting for $100 per spin. Regular people,
Wow, wow.
it's big.
That
You
will
see
never
the
be
people
me.
lighting, they're pushing that button at 150 to 50, 500, and these are
Uh,
not channels. These are regular people.
it's funny. We've all proved that you can win a grand for 20,000 on $2. Because Ellen's done it twice. I know you guys have done it. Um,
On 250, not a
yeah,
grand, but it was a triple major, $2.50,
yeah,
almost
yeah.
Yeah.
like
Hi,
almost
everybody.
Yeah.
$1,000.
All right, we're going to get this started now. We're only 10 minutes, but that's okay. This Sunday, we got Chris and Lou all the way from Tampa, Florida. We're going to talk about their life and where they
Hot.
grew up and how they met. And next week, we got Bama Tex. That's our pre-Christmas, New Year's close up for the 2023 calendar year. It's going to be a lot of fun. He's a member of Keno Nation. And then on January 14th, Peter and Sarah from Slot Mates. January 21st, Galen and Mitzi. On January 28th, we got the CEO and president of the Oklahoma City downtown partnership. We're going to talk about Oklahoma City and what to look for as a tourist coming to town, casinos, the Thunder games, like that. And February 4th, Robin Brennan from Keno Couple. That's going to be a lot of fun. On Super Bowl Sunday, I'll be live from Las Vegas with Wayne and with JoJo. And on the 18th, Lolo Slots. And we were just contacted. This is a new fun thing. There's a local baker. Her name is Najee Venable. And she started her own business. And we're going to go live from a kitchen and interview her while she's putting some stuff together. She just put out a new mail order. We tried her sweet potatoes the other day. Unbelievable. So we're going to do a live from a kitchen in San Diego, and she's going to show us all of our products and sort of our links. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait for that. It's not all about casinos. It's about you and I and how you did your thing. So welcome to the show, everybody. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate you guys so much. Chris and Lou, how's it going?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Fine. First
It's
of
so
all,
fun.
everybody, we have so many awesome people on this chat.
Yeah.
Um,
But
yeah,
you know what? You know why? Because you're very likable. You're genuinely likable people. People attract themselves to you because you're so fun. You're welcoming on your chat. I can say it from person when we met them in last year. When we went to Miami. They took care of us like we were their brother and their sister. Took us out to dinner. Stayed up till 5 in the morning with Slot Exotic and Mr. Squirrel, and it was just a blast. So they as they are on camera, they are in person. They're the real deal.
we have to do that again, James. By the
Yes.
way, we're not in Tampa. We're in South Florida, the other side of Florida.
Oh, okay. Well, I always they all look the same to me.
Uh, we're 5 hours away.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming in the room, everybody. Here we go. So, you know what? Where'd you guys grow up?
Well, I kind of grew up in New York City,
Okay.
but a little further up from Washington Heights. If I have any New Yorkers here, um, I was born in the Dominican Republic, and we
Hmm.
went to New York City. I was about 10, 11.
Now me, I was born in Guatemala, lived there for about 15 years, and then moved to New York.
Now, what was it? What was it? Where were you born?
Guatemala.
Oh,
Guatemala.
Guatemala. Okay.
His
Now,
Guat
is Lou short? Because it's LU. Is Lou short for something?
Yes, for Ludwig.
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 Yeah.
Well, how a very German name for a Guatemalan young boy.
Yes,
And
yes.
last name too.
Yeah, my name is Ludwig Vielman.
Yeah.
His,
Were they inspired? Was that inspired by some like famous orchestra guy or
his
like?
Parents were both teachers, and
Oh, okay.
they love classical music. So of course, Beethoven inspired me.
God, you mentioned your parents. What are your parents' names? Let's honor your parents a little bit.
Yeah,
When they talk about
uh,
your folks.
Miguel, my dad, and Martha, my mom.
And Miss Chris, and you were talking about earlier. Is your dad really 100 years old?
My dad is 100, and
Um,
I was telling not you before. I have we are seven right now. We are six. My older sister passed at 42. Oh,
yeah,
cancer a couple of years
mm,
ago. Not a couple of many years ago.
yeah.
Yeah. Um. So I'm the last one. I
Wow.
flower girl for my second, not my oldest brother, my second oldest brother. I was 4 when he got married, and I grew up mainly with my nephews. At that time, no only boys.
Hmm.
Sisters had only boys, so I kind of grew up feeling like those were my actual siblings.
Well, if they were all boys, they'd probably toughen you up a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I was growing up in New York, the rough streets of New York. I mean, I
Oh, yeah.
might look nice, but I'm
I was
very
gonna say you look nice, but you don't put up with a lot, do you?
No, she
not
doesn't.
at all. I, I will give you everything. However,
Yes,
I cannot
yes.
have a limit.
I'll say it like this: I will give you the shirt off my back, but you're not gonna take the shirt off my back.
That's it.
Um,
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. That all everybody's Dougie's in the house. Mag's in the house. Oh my God, we had a lot of you got such a great following. Your channel has grown so much. We'll get to your YouTube stuff in a second. But oh my God, John Graham with a $10 super chat. Happy holidays, Bubba. Thanks for these live meet and greets. You know what, John? I appreciate you so much. These are the fun things for me because I'm all about people. And when I met these folks years ago at a slot event, one of the ones we hosted in San Diego, they came all the way out from Florida to hang out with us. So fun. Um, let's get to this. How did you lovely people meet?
We met in college, Lehman College, as a matter of fact, in New York City. I was he was a freshman. I was a sophomore or something like that. So he was a freshman. No, you were not a freshman.
Yes.
He was a freshman, but he was such a good-looking freshman, and I was a
He's a
sophomore.
good looking man.
Idea. This guy was like, he still is. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But Lou,
I've seen him in uniform. He's a good looking man in uniform too. So.
yeah, oh, you should have seen him in New York City NYPD uniform. He
Mm.
unbelievable. But I met him before that. I met him um as a soccer player. I do not like.
Ah.
I didn't follow soccer at all. That's football they call
Yeah.
it. But he was like the superstar of the soccer team at Liverpool.
Wow. I didn't know that.
He was so good. He would even come out on the newspaper. He was really good.
Really?
Funny story. If you know Dominicans, we are diehard baseball people.
Yes.
We breathe, we eat, we everything is baseball.
Like
And I,
half the major leagues is from the Dominican.
what was that?
Half of the major league players in the Major League Baseball right now are from the Dominican.
Yeah.
They have the best farms over there.
But
Yeah.
this guy made me a fan of soccer. This guy right here.
It
That's
must
how.
it must it must have been the shorts.
It was definitely the shorts.
Oh, you let's put it this way. When when you see somebody's, like, at certain point you don't see the person. When this guy was playing, you could see those shiny legs. It's like,
Oh.
oh, let me not get there. But it was awesome.
I can tell you're getting a little verklempt right now just thinking about it.
32 years later. 32 years
Oh,
later, guys.
that's awesome. So what was it on your side, Lou? What was it about Chris that you know what? All right.
Yeah, she looked amazing. She got a beautiful head of hair, like always.
I had curls, long curls.
Curly,
Mm.
amazing body. She was into.
Dancer.
She was a dancer.
Gymnast.
Wow.
Physical education. amazing personality, like you see, and that's what's more attractive to that than the personality more than anything else.
Mag said soccer players have amazing legs. Just saying.
Oh,
I,
Mag, guy.
I was a baseball player growing up, and that's one sport that you kind of get to eat during the game when you're sitting in the dugout because there's always sunflower seeds and chewing gum. Soccer players, they don't ever rest. Those guys, they do have amazing legs, but too much work. Too much work in soccer.
It's fun. It's fun.
I want to hit a home run, walk around the bases, go sit down.
Becky, Becky, yes, he's my David Beckham. He is. That's
Yes,
my guy.
yes. So you saw each other. When did who made the first move? Was it the
I did.
yes?
He was kind of shy. That boy was shy, but I wasn't. So,
That's right. I was
huh?
very shy. That's
No, he was shy. However, when it came to music, he was not shy. And in college, we used to have like parties for certain, like I said, he was a soccer player. I was into
Yeah.
sports. I used to be in the dance club, gymnastics, and all that stuff. So that
Wow.
that community used to get together, and he was into dancing, especially reggae, and that's where he
Really?
expressed himself. And I went for it.
Soccer player with good legs and a dancer with some reggae going on.
Hey, hey,
Reggae.
Man, oh man.
So in no time, we were dancing, and the rest is history.
What was the name of the school?
Lehman College.
Lima College.
Lehman. Yep.
Lehman. So what did you study? What did you study? Lou, did you go right into political? No, what political? No, what? I'm sorry. Criminal justice. Did you go criminal justice?
no, I was actually there for. Initially, I wanted to do computer science, and then when I
Hmm.
found how difficult it was, I said no. So
Yeah.
I went the other route, and
For the police department.
yes, and I went into criminal justice.
Yeah. And Chris?
Believe it or not, I actually went to John Jay College of Criminal Justice
Oh,
because I love that. That is actually your aunt showcased that school, which is in Midtown Manhattan. Uh,
wow.
I like criminal justice. So I went there for a year, but believe it or not, that place was more a party place. And I was, oh my gosh, last sister.
Hey,
I
Slut Sister, how you doing?
everybody, but looking at Slash sister in the chat makes me so happy. That tells me that you're fine, and I cannot wait to see you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was 17 and under 18. So when I started college, I was 17, and thinking, criminal justice. There were a lot of police officers, a lot of people that were already in their 20s, and I feel like it wasn't the place for me because it was, like I said, instead of criminal justice, it was more a party place.
You were having too much fun.
They even had a room. It was like more like a party room. It was, and people
Really?
did stuff there. And I said, maybe this is not for me. So I went for education because I was a good girl. So I went for education. I went to Lehman College, and I got my bachelor's degree and my master's degree at Lehman. By the way, I got my master's degree when I had a baby under one,
Three.
Wow.
pregnant, and working. I was a teacher.
Working full time.
I was working full time. I had a baby. I was pregnant, and I did my master's. So
That is the true essence of multitasking right there. Oh my gosh. Ellen did the same thing. Ellen had our oldest son, got her master's and worked full time at SeaWorld with me. I mean, you guys are the sisters right there because talk, talk about
you know, kid,
how much rest did you get during those times? None.
I don't remember. Plus breastfeeding, and like I don't remember ever being. But he was good though. He did help a lot. Fun fact:
Fun fact.
I wasn't the best because remember I came to the New York City school system at 10, and how much grammar do you have to
Right.
at that time? So for my master's, I wanted to work with a bilingual population. You know, being a bilingual kid, and
Yeah.
when I came here, I was the, there were only two people, two Spanish kids in my school too, and I still up to this day. And you know what's funny? Same last name, Maria Diaz. Two Spanish kids. How do I know? Because the guidance counselor told me two.
Wow.
So there's no way. I went to school in Chinatown. My parents moved to Chinatown. It got to the point that I was talking Chinese. I don't remember anymore. I was literally, right, Lou? I was literally communicating with
What's
the
up, Mike?
kids. So, and I said, I think I want to help the Spanish speaking kids because it's hard when you come to a country,
Yeah.
the language, and you cannot communicate. So I went for that bilingual. What was that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I forgot.
But do you teach do you teach younger kids?
In New York, I used to teach. I started with high school.
Middle school.
No,
Wow.
I started with high school, and I was in my
Hey,
early.
Jackie.
I was in my 20s, and believe it or not, his brother was in that school, and Miguel used to say, "Oh, the kids, whatever." It was so uncomfortable teaching high school when you're in your 20s. Believe
Yes.
hard.
Of course.
It's really hard.
So Luke could probably say they're probably all hitting on you.
Crazy. It, I cannot do this. So I went to middle school, and that was there for quite a while. So I decided I used to teach language arts, but
Mm.
I wanted to work with the bilingual kids, with the Spanish kids. So I did my master's in bilingual ESOL, English as a second language. And
Yes. Yeah.
so after 9/11, it was rough. It was bad. You have no idea how bad it was. It was really, really bad. So he was NYPD. I was a teacher, and it was like, uh, we need to get out of here, right?
Yeah.
Do that.
Well, we started visiting Florida, and we fell in love with the weather, the space more than anything else. I think.
Yeah.
It reminded me a lot of my Guatemala.
Oh.
It's very spacious, very the weather very nice.
Show them the beach. This is why we came here. I'm looking at my beautiful beach right there, right now.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Um, so as you're dating, and then Lou goes, you know what? I think this is the one here. How did you propose, Lou?
I don't remember.
I don't remember our proposal. I think we just knew. Like
Ah.
You did propose. Marry me. Yeah. It was
it was those
we will be together.
Yeah.
So at that
Yeah.
point we knew.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's get married.
everything
You
happened.
know, it's funny. It's funny because Ellen and I were living together, and I had got the ring, and there was a big. We were both working at SeaWorld at the time, and much like you, we kind of knew, right? And she had a long day. She was a SeaWorld. She went to get still finish her master program, and we're going to this big Christmas party. This was in 1992, and I'm ready. Hey, get dressed. We're gonna go. And she goes, can you just ask me tomorrow? I'm really tired. I'm like, what?
She was
So I said, no. So we were getting dressed, and we were in our underwear, and we started slow. I put the music on in the living room, and we danced. We were in our underwear, and I proposed to my wife in our underwear in the living room on the way to the party. I want the friends to know that we're together in this and that. And so, oh, they all know.
He's like, "Am I-"
Oh, is there more to the story?
uh, are you allowed to say it in there?
There's no rules, man.
Hey.
No. With us, it was natural. We.
Yeah.
Like I said, we were living together, and hey, it's gonna happen. I knew it was
Yeah.
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 So it was
And
just like fun.
what year did you get married?
92.
92.
92.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we
And look at you now. You can tell by the way you look at each other that you guys are still madly in love with each other.
I freaking love this guy. And he
Yeah.
knows
Yeah. Yeah.
we love you.
a little bit.
You know, and it comes out in all your videos. You can tell that you guys love to laugh, love to be with each other, and everybody that's in this chat it knows the same thing. They can just that they know there's no Chris without Lou, and there's no Lou without Chris.
Without a doubt, you know,
My-
she's my best friend.
Yeah.
And we were talking about that. We were talking about that. Like, how cool is this? Like, I can literally say that you are my best friend. I could tell you anything, and it doesn't, like, I'm comfortable with it.
Thanks, Dino.
My little one, my beautiful kitty cat, Catherine. So she
Yeah.
herself cat. So I got a kitty cat. She said, "I want exactly what you guys have. And I'm gonna keep. This is what I want until I get this.
Yeah.
I know I don't have what I want." So she's like, "I want to.
Oh
I want."
man, you guys are.
Well,
They're
your kid,
busted. They're busting my chops in the chat now. They're saying, Dean goes, "Are you wearing a shirt above your thing? Are you wearing your underwear below the camera?"
that's for you, Mama. That's for you. Tell them, Mama. Tell them.
Scotty H and Keno Kid are killing me right now. Hilarious, by the way. I love it. So fun. And then I just meeting you for the first time, and because we're all trying to do this YouTube thing, and my favorite part I talk about all the time is the people part. And I've met so many wonderful people, but truly, as genuine as you are on camera, you're equally, or if not more, genuine off camera. And I can tell you right now that it's a true story. You guys are awesome. Um, and if you guys get a chance to meet Chris and Lou and let them know you're going to that area, tell them because they'll have you over. Let's go drinking. Let's go do some fun because they love people too.
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want to answer for Mima. Mima, are you in Florida? We are in Hollywood Beach, Florida. Hollywood Beach is south, border with
Just north of Miami.
Hallandale, right by North Miami.
Yeah. Barbara playing slots and the Lucky Lady slots. Oh my gosh, everybody here. Scotty H, Slot Sisters in the house. Roseanne T, Doris, Barbara playing slots. Let's see. Kissy Cat, hey Kissy Cat. Mima Bronco hugs Mima. Dougie, what's up, Dougie? D is in the house. Love you, D.
See you in
Man,
Vegas.
there's so many.
Was last fiesta.
Yeah. So what? Let's talk about that now. So, what this YouTube thing's going on. What year did you start your channel?
We started
2021.
yeah, 21.
2021. It's gonna be 3 years in March.
Yeah. What was your inspiration? So what we could do. What started you say, what? We should do this? What was the?
Well, we love traveling. Traveling has been always our main objective. And for that year, 2021, we started. We planned on going to Vegas for the first time
for
ever.
his birthday.
And we started looking at places to
Yosh.
visit. We started looking at places to visit, and so of course we went on YouTube, and we started looking at initially the hotels,
Yeah.
and everything else.
Our first time in Vegas, by
Yeah.
the way.
And all of a sudden, we see these
Brian.
slot videos.
Brian Christopher.
Brian Christopher, showing up, and we're like, this is new to us. Like, we have never seen people,
Right.
slots and showing it on YouTube. That's crazy. So we decided, you know what, we're gonna be. We wanted to start a channel. We wanted to do a travel channel, and we said, you know what, we'll do travel, and if we're gonna mix in some of the slots to see how it works.
We do like to play slots.
We've
always liked to play slots.
So before your channel, you obviously gambled in wherever you were at, right?
City was out, by the way. Yep.
And did it cover all things, slots, table games, sports, all that? Did it just cover everything, or?
No, mostly
Just
slots.
slots. We never got into the table games.
No, we did poker. Texas
Poker.
Hold'em.
We like Texas Hold'em. We love that.
But mostly neighborhood bases. Not
Yeah. Everybody has a house game.
Yeah, we used to host them in the house.
Is
Yeah.
that illegal?
So you started out, and everybody has that first set of nerves. What was your What was doing your first video like?
Mess.
Yeah. We started watching Think Media. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Think Media.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
They're pretty good.
they're pretty good. They do a lot of instructional YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how to how to get started, how to make videos, all that good stuff. And they said, you know what? Listen, if you want to do a channel, just create some videos and post videos for 30 days and see how it goes. And we sure did. We
Yeah.
all kinds of videos, from a couple of minutes long to I think the longest one must have been like 5 minutes, 10 minutes,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And then we
Oh
started,
man. Yoshi Slots with a $10 super sticker. Love you, buddy. Thanks, man. Appreciate you so much.
His lots. I just want to say that a family is awesome. Like
they were one of our first subscribers.
I think he was the second because the first one was our other channel. Our first subscriber
Oh
to
my God.
that channel was ourselves. But
Scotty
Yoshi,
H with a $5 super. Chris and Lou are the best of the best. Thank you, Scotty.
family is amazing. We love the Yoshis.
So I'll also brag about the Yoshis too. Is so we met them, two young channels in the 200 or 300 subscribers at the time, and say, hey, I saw you guys do a video. Verona, Verona's my spot. Let's meet. Nervously walked up to each other. They walked up as a foursome, and we're there. Ellen and I are there. We bought coffee and had donuts for them ready to go. And from that on, we're like family now. But Yoshi is so smart with his planning and all the behind the scenes work and how to make videos shine on things. It gave me a bunch of advice because I'm a wing it and let's go kind of guy. But he is a fun. Like you said, they're a fun loving family. Like on camera, they're just like that in private. But he is so smart when it comes to the social media thing, and he tinkers. He works on things. He makes the algorithm work for their channel, and now they're starting a second channel, so they're gonna now be running two channels. Go ahead.
Have you seen the promo videos for Slash Fiesta last year? That was Yoshi.
Yeah, they're just do such a good job.
Talented, yes, he does amazing.
Yeah. We're going to get into the Slot Fiesta thing in a second, but so as you're growing, and did you know Slot Exotic and Squirrel before you started, or after you kind of got going?
No, we met him like a year after.
Yeah,
because they're awesome.
He's from West Palm. Yeah, they are
great people.
He is excited about going to Slot Fiesta to meet all of you guys. Oh, you met him?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He told me I was the first channel that Ryan Slot Exotic ever watched was me. So when I met him, he came running up and gave me the biggest hug at that crab restaurant. So awesome, you know.
That couple is so awesome. We call
Yeah.
her wife is Mrs. X. We don't call her by name because we know why.
Right. But I will say, oh, there goes. But I will say his wife, and you guys are fun. She is a YouTube superstar.
Oh, yeah.
Superstar. She has her own genre.
Yeah.
She
has about 1 million subscribers. Yeah.
She's on multiple channels, and she sells her craft. I'm not going to give her name out because she's asked us to separate slot stuff from her thing, but she's a internet I'm not even exaggerating, superstar.
Yes.
Hey, you make it to almost 1 million, about 1 million, you're a superstar. And the beautiful thing about Mrs. X is that she tells you anything. Like, Lou, any questions I have,
yes,
feel free to text her, and she's more than happy to help.
Yeah.
If you have any question, Baba, feel free because she will be more than happy to answer that question.
No, she gave me tips there. Hey, you should probably adjust film it this way, and I'm such a goof.
Do this.
I'm such a goof. I just kind of wing it every day, But because in my professional life, it's very structured, and I have to make sure that I have 50 people who work for me, and it's all underwater and animal life support. When I leave work, F life. Let's just have fun, Let's just. I want to goof off. So we don't edit anything. We just put videos together. We put them together, and Ellen does a lot for me. I film. I goof off. I win. I lose. And if I say something stupid, hey, I guess what? I said something stupid. So, but it's all in fun. It's just all in fun, right?
There you
But Yoshi and Mrs. X, the Yoshi's channels have a chance to be really, really big. Your channel has a chance to be really, really big. Quick Honey Slots has a chance to be really, really big. Because we all got in after, I talk about this all the time. We got in after the COVID boom. When COVID was going on,
we met,
channels like Christopher and Lady Luck HQ and all these other big time channels
we,
exploded because they were the first ones doing it. And when we were all stuck at home with nothing to do, I worked. I didn't get a day off for nine. I had to take care of the animals, so I worked 9 days, or 9 months straight, 0 days off for 9 months.
Wow.
And because we had to animal life support, so I had to be there. And then there were trainers and just us. Everybody else was gone. Zero was a ghost town, and um, so I wasn't doing things during COVID because I was working 10, 12 hours every day and then sleeping and going right back to work. So, but the post-COVID boom, which we were all trying to, man, I could do that. We're going to get big. We all had these illusions of we're going to be really, really big and this is going to be fun. Well, now we've had to temper our expectations, but I say if you're doing this for fun, that's the best. If you're doing it to make money, then you're doing it for the wrong reason because none of us are making money on the YouTube side. So
which is, it's fun. And this is
yeah,
about
yeah,
place fun. And it's fun hanging out with the people.
that's
You
it.
have
Yeah, I would have never met you if it wasn't for this, which is the best part of this whole thing.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah,
community is one of the most the best things that attracts us to doing YouTube.
yeah.
yeah,
Meeting all these people. Yeah.
Yeah, we
yes,
Yoshi's, we made quite a few channels. I don't
yeah,
remember if you remember. I think at that time when we started, we got really close to Slat and C 36. I
Yeah,
forget.
Slot Sisters.
Slat sister.
yeah, yeah,
And who was no Chumba was not there at
No,
that time.
came from here.
It was what was this guy's name?
Pat.
Pat.
Slot's guy.
That's last guy, and we met like those people. Like it was four of us, and we were pushing each other. It was such a fun time, and
mm,
I think we made Chumba through that. But I think we went to the casino one day, and she was there. I didn't realize Chumba Queen was local from a neighbor nearby. So
yeah.
we
No,
met.
I told you the first time. I remember. I don't think I'm the first one. We all thought Chum McQueen was your daughter.
Exactly.
We didn't have that so much.
At that time we had I have two girls and a young girl. You kind of protect her, which
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
so a lot of, believe it or not, a lot of people see a young girl and this and that, and but we're there, and we did protect, we made sure
yeah,
we protected
yeah.
her in Vegas.
Talk about a busy lady. She had a lot of things going on in her life and 5 kids and all the and such a wonderful lady. I miss Chumba, but life gets in the way sometimes. So
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, she's taking care of the babies, and
yeah,
she had,
absolutely, which is what she should be doing.
yeah,
So
that's, she had them oops, you got it. But yeah, I don't people thought Chumba was our kid.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
We just
yeah,
was a slide channel in our community, and like I said, since Lou and I have girls, nothing.
yeah, yeah,
We're gonna make sure that So a lot of people thought you protected her so much. She's your,
yeah,
even if
yeah.
anybody's kid, I will protect.
Yeah. So in the YouTube world, so Yoshi and I put together an event called Everyone Slots that was at Harris, Southern California. A lot of channels came out from the East Coast and Midwest. It was so much fun there. And Lou brought, because we're big friends of Gamblers Unknown, and he started a Major Chasers thing. And so Lou brought the one T-shirt, and there must have been 30 of us there that had channels, or at least 20 channels there. And whoever hit the first major was going to get the Major Chasers T-shirt. Ellen won the shirt. And we gambled for 2 straight days. Nobody hit a major.
And how did that come about? We were doing like a celebration giveaway. I think it was 3,000,
Yeah.
3,000 subscribers, and we had a giveaway, and Gamblers Unknown won like one of them, and so we were playing for the person who got the number. So he was the winner, and he said, "I'm gonna give it back to the channel just
Yeah.
merchandise and give away. No, he said, I'm gonna give it back to the channel. So I said, we're gonna buy Major Chase's T-shirt and give them out to people. And
Yeah.
it happened that we did, and we took it there, and and,
Yeah, then nothing.
and Ellen, I said,
Ellen,
the Major
Ellen had a maxed out Major off camera, but we were trying to film all the stuff, and she was across the room. She goes,
Hey,
"I guess Ellen wins it." There she is. Let me take the speaker off.
Ellen,
Sorry, I didn't come out earlier.
it's so pretty.
Oh, that's so sweet. I was watching you back there.
Oh, you were? Oh, sure. I should have been in bed. No. She's Sunday morning. She always goes to coffee with her buddies. So, how you doing? She volunteered all night last night. She hosted a Christmas party for the seniors in her group. She does just such a great. It was also the kids. It was a kids party, but she worked almost till midnight last night volunteering this Christmas party with Santa and singing songs, and she's awesome.
Hi guys.
Both
I
of
miss you
are absolutely awesome.
guys.
You on?
Huh? Yeah. Mwah.
You put the earbuds back in. All right.
That is
So,
great time.
yeah, she's amazing. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. So,
Us.
so moving on. So then you guys, with the Yoshis, I want you guys to talk about how you guys expanded on Slots Fiesta. Talk about your Slots Fiesta gatherings.
As I said, it was his birthday, and I said, Lou, we're going to Vegas. Why don't we get, channels to come and join us and go live? Let's make an event. So I told Sister Yoshi, she's awesome, and we worked together. So we made it. We invited some channels. It was at the wrong part.
The first one was at the wrong part.
What was his name?
Big T.
Big T was a
Big T, nice guy.
Yeah, Big T. He did amazing for us. He actually
he hooked us up at the wrong part. They fed us. They gave us like a buffet for everybody, and it was really nice.
Kino Kid says, "My love is for sale." That's pretty funny. By the way, Yoshi put in a comment that I have my own personal bank of Kino machines at Verona because I'm on fire right now. I've won, I don't know, 12 or 13 trips in a row where I've hit hand pays or more. It's just amazing. We paid off my son's tuition. I don't know, but they're killing me. Yeah, but Verona's been killing it. Super Squirrel's in the house. What's up, buddy? We're getting to you too. We bragged about you right before you came on, Super Squirrel.
Super.
So so your Slots Fiesta is getting bigger, and it's getting bigger and bigger, is it?
What was that?
Your Slots Fiesta gatherings are getting bigger and bigger.
Yes, it's getting really good. This year, God willing, it's gonna be even better. We were offered
just last tournament.
So we're planning on having it on that Friday at night, and Saturday and Sunday we will be live streaming.
Let's give the dates out. What we want to make sure everybody knows about what are the dates?
It's gonna be March 29th, 29th, 30th, and the 31st.
Okay, and we have a lot of the channels being part of it here. We have Barbara playing slot, the Yoshis. I'm not sure about Super Squirrel because I hope
he's a big baller. He'll be there.
He loves his babies more. A couple of grandchildren, and if I was to make a choice, lots of grandchildren, I think I would go for the babies. So
I get it.
I would love to see him there, but I totally understand.
Real Fever, Deborah. Hey, I love seeing all the new names in the chat. Love you. Thanks for coming out.
Deborah, yeah, we met her at Slots Fiesta last year.
We had a great time with her.
She was a lot of fun.
Oh, Super Rose says it's Easter time and we have our grandkids.
Yeah.
That is definitely the priority. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's funny because Becky A just made a good point. If you're a viewer of all these channels and a chance to get out and I'll talk about Kino Nation in a second because it's grown, but please, like Becky A says, go out. Everybody's so approachable. And sometimes like I have people, but I didn't want to interrupt you. Interrupt me, please. That's what it's all about. We met a couple ladies the other day, Marlo and Donna at Verona, and I was filming and they didn't want to cut in. Uh-oh, did I lose you?
No, we got us.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little bit MC. There
Are
you
you
go.
guys? Did you guys put it on like a pat of butter and that's melting away or something? No.
Every time we touch it, it's an old stand, I guess. That's
Got it. Got it.
yeah.
Yeah, but like Becky said, come on, please interrupt us. We love being, we love meeting all the people, and I think you do the same way. So don't be shy. And I know it's hard. I always ask a lot of people about, hey, do you want to come on and do Let's Meet? And oh no, I'm so shy and so nervous. I don't want to be on camera. That's okay. But you guys are naturals. But we've had some of our viewers on camera. They're nervous for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then it's just friends talking, right?
Yeah.
We all have a story to tell, and it's so fun. Um, so the dates are what? March 29th, 30th, and 31st.
That's it.
And for you guys, our Keno Nation event is March 8th, 9th, and 10th. We talked about our first Keno Nation event was at the Win in June of 2021, and 9 people showed up, and of the 9, 6 of them were us. So maybe 3 so then the next one we had was about 15 or 16, something like that, and then we moved it to Circa. We had like, I think it was 37 showed up, and then Palms Keno Nation 4, we had 57 people showed up of the 60. And then last year we had 100, and they gave us a private patio at the barbecue restaurant. Well, this year we put out an RSVP in the first week of November, and 150 reservations were booked within 3 weeks.
Wow.
And those are just viewers. The channels, there's only 5 of us channels going, to maybe 1 or 2 more, but 150 viewers are going to donate their time, fly in, and our event's 3 days long as well. And it's just hanging out, goofing off, drinking, playing games, and meeting everybody, because we're so appreciative of all of our viewers. 3 seconds after talking to you. Oh yeah, Chris Thomason. She just said I had her on. She was on our second live ever at Let's Meet, and she said, "I can't believe he asked us to do this," and it was like talking to your buddy, within seconds. But our Keno Nation events, we're gonna have 150 people, and we're keep coming out. Don't worry about we have a private party at the Palms. They've given us their entire beach pool resort, comped it to us. They've comped us a few $1,000s worth of food and drink. And because, like I said, what casino wouldn't want 150 people coming out to gamble for 3 days? Their return on investment as a company for those 3 days it's going to dwarf what they spend. But that's how marketing works, right? So they've now welcomed us with open arms, as that's our home for the next whatever foreseen future, because it's such a success. And we're looking to go to 200 people next event next year, and
We met
it's just Slots
met-
Fiesta has got the same momentum, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
we met Becky A last year for Slots Fiesta, and we had
Yeah.
many awesome people. You get to put a face to the person on the chat. Hope to see you guys. Olga Rosa says, she would we would love to meet you. So many amazing people that
Yeah.
all the time. I mean, we met Ivy and Slatter before we even knew they had a channel.
Yeah.
This last Fiesta, so many people.
Yes, amazing. If you guys, we're going to be here for another 15 or so minutes. If you have any questions for Chris and Lou, please put them in the chat. I'm sure they're pretty open about talking about anything. But what am I going to say? So
Feel free to contact us or the Yoshis. We are
yeah,
organizing this event, the Yoshis or Chris and Lou.
absolutely, because it's all about fun. Most of our viewers in these chats are all gamblers anyway, and that's how, because they watch channels like we did when we first started out. My first video, I'm kind of a goof. I didn't say much. And now, like they say, I don't stop talking now. I love that. Kind of a goof. Hey Rocco, what's up, buddy? So Roseanne T asked, okay, you said it before when we started, where do you live right now?
We are in Hollywood Beach, Florida, South Florida right now.
Scotty H is asking, when are you going to retire, Christina?
I was supposed, who wants to know that? I was supposed,
Scotty H.
Scotty H down. Let me tell you, I was supposed to retire last year. However, I don't want to be home by myself. And to be honest with you, I'm afraid, because I know, like, when you're retired and you're not at that age, insurance is like crazy. So Lou put me on his insurance, but still, I just don't want to be home by myself, because he wants to wait 2 more years. And So I'm still working, and in 2 years,
Yeah,
in 2 years we're gonna. I just don't want to stay home by myself. Maybe I need to hang out with Sherry, Super Squad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk
Yeah.
to you. She can convince me because she knows what to do when you're not working and having fun, not having fun, but supporting your man. But I just don't know how to be by myself. I don't have any kids. My kids left high school, they went to college, and they didn't come back home. They very independent. So
Yeah.
I just
Well, I'll tell you from Ellen's experience. So she retired a year and a half ago, and she loves. She goes to coffee with her girlfriends 3 or 4 days a week. Sunday mornings is her day to go. It's football Sundays for me. But she does her thing, and she loves to tinker around the house. She does all. She picks a small house project and focuses on that for a couple of days. Hey, I'm going to paint the trim this week, so go buy. You just make it work. I can't wait. From I've been at 39 years at the same company. Yeah, yeah. Kissy Cat says I retired 3 years ago. She said she hated working, but Kissy Cat, you're so fun. You're such a if you haven't seen Kissy Cat's channel, and if somebody wanted to share it out, she is so dang creative, and it goes from drinks to crafts to food to life, and just has fun. Make sure somebody, Bradley, if you could share out Kissy Cat's link, and because if you haven't seen it, it's a blast. And everything's with her head. She doesn't want to see her head, so everything's from there. And we all know that she's got to be a beautiful lady. I met Becky A as well. We were at Circa, and Sister Yoshi walked up and said, "Hey, somebody wants to meet you." And I turn around, and there's this beautiful lady, Becky A. Oh, I wanted to be so funny. She was so nervous. She's supposed to be a guest in here at some point, but her work schedule messed up. But we're going to get her on as well because she's a super supporter of so many channels. Becky A is everywhere, and we want to make sure we feature here at some point. I know we all have our regulars, but isn't the best part when when you start your live streams and then you see all your buddies that you've met throughout all this? It's just so fun, you know.
Yes.
I would do this talking to you on camera if no one came and watched because I have a lot of fun doing it. But seeing all these regulars, the Chris Thomasons and the Bradley Jones and the Becky A's and the Yoshis and all these guys. I'm not trying to admit anybody because there's so many to name, but it's just I would have never met you if it wasn't for this whole thing, and I'll never underestimate that because the people part of this whole thing. And can you imagine? And I've said it many times. Can you imagine if we all, because we've become such a weird country right now, if we all got along and respected and appreciated everybody and had fun? Can you imagine how great life would be if we just, it just would be.
Say, imagine all the people. I love that song. Imagine all the people.
Yeah.
I love that song. And now that you're saying it, it's like,
Thanks, Paul.
imagine.
Yeah. Can you imagine if it would just, man,
it
would be so fun. Chris and Lou, there's a question for you. Did you all play craps and roulette last night at that event?
Gambling Granny, let me tell you.
That place was way.
That place was packed. And the people playing there, they were not on our level. We gotta say that it was, you gotta see, and you can tell that the amount of money these people have by just looking at it was crazy. The money they were playing, it's
right, Mag.
They were playing probably betting per hour what I earn a year.
Yeah.
It was,
that's crazy. We used to play at the Wynn a lot, and so much young money in that room in the casino. It's like, man, where did they get all this money from? And disposable money, because most of them are getting their heads kicked in gambling.
The Hard Rock Hollywood is pretty much all money. Like you don't see much young money. A lot of old money. I mean, a lot. This is like probably, if not the fanciest, one of the fanciest casinos that I've been to. Like I'm thinking of Vegas, and the Hard Rock has some old money. A lot of crazy high rollers. Some crazy high rollers there.
We played with you one night. We played till like 3 a.m, and it was packed at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I remember
Super Squirrel said the weekend was nuts. I shared an album with you, Chris and Lou, with pics. And this is opening night. Oh, you guys went to opening night?
What was that?
Super Squirrel Day.
Super Squirrels. Oh, he went to opening night.
He's VIP.
Wow.
Invite only.
He's VIP at the Hard Rock. We're not.
Yeah, he is. He's so fun.
He's awesome.
He's so fun. Yeah, they were open. Wow, that's crazy. I know it's getting to be football Sunday here, and I got some big games this weekend. Man, thanks for being here today, Chris and Lou.
Thank you for inviting us. It was so much fun.
It's all about the people part and where you came from, and we all find our way together, which is the best part of this whole thing, you know. Any last questions for these lovely people in the chat before we get out of here and let them go about their day? Don't forget, March 29, 30, 31st. Sister Yoshi put some dates out in the chat. Slots Fiesta coming up right after Kino Nation. So,
guys, it's gonna be super fun.
Yeah.
Plans, come join us. We are going to have a blast. Whether you're part of the event or not, it's the same thing. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna meet all this amazing people. Baba, you're gonna be there.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying because we're traveling a lot too. But that's on March 29th, we're actually flying to Sydney, Australia, because we're going to go to New Zealand and Australia, March 29th through April 21st. So it's right before I retire. We're taking a 3-week trip to see places we've never seen before. So we actually fly to Sydney that day. So I can't make it this time. But there's been a question. Lynn Brock had just asked, what denominations do you generally like to play when you play?
I like the 5 cents denom. I like
yeah.
Like when we don't go too big.
Oh my God.
But when we do, he likes to play certain things. But if it was me, I would play 5 cents denom. And believe it or not, our biggest win has been on 5 cents denom, 250 bet.
Yeah. Ellen won over $20,000 twice on 250.
Yeah.
You know, those link games are designed. It doesn't matter what you're betting. No. It just the sun shines on every dog's ass once in a while, and you never know. Olga Rosas with a $10 super chat. I thank all of you for being great channels and much fun. Love you all. Thank you so much, Olga. You're so special. Thank you so much. Go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off. I want to make sure I shout it out, Olga. Thank you, Kathy.
Of course, we all love Olga. She's awesome. No, I was saying last night, we were playing we got bonuses twice on $15 bet.
Nothing.
About 30 something. Yet when I played 250, I end up getting over 100, 200, and
yeah.
He had a $9,000 major on $2.50. So
it's amazing.
I get discouraged going too big.
Yeah. I know when we were there, we're always trying for that $1 million grand on that one machine. You got to take a stab once in a while when you can put some bucks together. But yeah, that's so fun. Oh, hey, make sure you guys visit Chris and Lou. They're on Instagram, they're on YouTube, they're on Facebook. Make sure you look them up. They have if you guys just enjoy this last hour with them, they're as genuine as you can get. They become dear friends of mine. We chat, do text a couple times every couple of weeks because work gets in the way and their time frame's a little different. I don't want to interrupt their night, but love you guys. Thank you so much for doing this on a Sunday. We'll be in touch definitely.
Can I just answer a question? I don't know if
absolutely.
Me, Branco says, "What's your favorite casino?" We have permission to record at the Hard Rock, but our favorite is actually Gulfstream. I love our biggest wins, which is also in South Florida.
Thank you, Rose.
That's in Hallandale Beach.
Is that still a racetrack too?
Yes, it's a beautiful property. Yes, but they do not allow recording there. It's a beach, and I love it there. Like I cannot think of it. If we go 10 times, 9 out of 10 times we come out winning.
Let me ask you this question. I asked this question a lot of the channels I interview. Do you guys feel like you have to film when you go, or do you go, you know what, let's just go play for ourselves tonight?
We do that a lot. Like we've been going a lot to the Gulfstream, and you don't see much. But if I'm gonna go just to record at the Hard Rock and I don't make much, and I know I go here and I'm gonna make a couple of thousands on low rolling. I'm like,
Yeah, Gulfstream would get all my. If that's the case, they would get all my action. So
Yeah.
yeah. And do you sneak it sometimes when you win something big? Do you sneak the camera up?
actually, that triple major on Chica Bonita, that was that was in at the Gulf.
Gulfstream. Yeah.
So here we were recording. They tell you they allow like a big win to be recorded when he hit his high limit major in Dragon Lake. Also over there, so we get to record the bonus, the whole bonus. They allow you to record it,
Yeah.
but they don't. You know, actually, our very first end pay with the channel was there. Like every
Mm.
single big win you see in our channel
Yeah. Most of them.
is it's at the Gulfstream.
Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you so much again. I know you guys get about your day going. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to let the people see and from the beginnings and how you met. And it's just a lovely story. You guys are amazing people on and off camera. And I really can't wait to see how big your channel grows and continue success in that. But in your life, make sure that your life is, you can tell when you guys lovingly look at each other, it's so real and it comes off on camera as well. So just know that we see the same thing when you guys are just goofing off. So thank you so much for doing this today.
Thank
Look
you,
at look at how he looks at her. That's so awesome.
everybody, for
Thank you, everybody.
hanging out with us.
Thank you guys so much. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, Chris and Lou, love you guys.
Love
Love
you.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.